Welcome everyone to the Core Actual YouTube channel. I know it's been pretty much all workout videos, but I've been promising you some of the cooking videos, and today will just be a basic meal prep for my next couple days of work. So my usual go-to at work for dinner is a salad, and if you want to stay lean, I suggest eat more salads. They're very filling, very nutritious, very good for you, and I'll show you some of the ingredients that I use consistently. And I mean, I've been pretty much doing the same salad for the last several years, and usually I would do that as my last meal. I'd eat it as a dinner. Usually my post-workout meal would have carbs in it just so I can replenish my muscles. But for dinner, this way you're not doing any bad choices by stuffing yourself with carbs or something unhealthy. If you eat a nice big salad, it'll fill you up, you'll feel great, and then when you wake up the next day, you'll feel any better. So I'll talk you through. It'll be a nice quick video of just some of the stuff that I do. First thing first, I'm going to chop up some green kale. So here it is, a whole bunch of it. And the key to eating kale is you got to chop it up properly, because if it's too big, then it's going to be too chewy and you're not going to enjoy it too much. So the key to it is to cut out the stem. So you just take the knife and you cut the stem out. So usually I take about a couple of these medium-sized leaves, and I'll just go along with the blade here and just cut the stems out. Next thing that I do, I just kind of put it together and I'll just squeeze it, because then it just kind of feels sharp in your mouth if you don't do this. This softens it up a little bit, and once you do that, you just chop it up finely. So what I'm making here is 2 salads, and this is going to be 2 meals for both of the days that I'm at work. So this will be the very first thing that I'll usually chop up. And I'll take another one and just add to this. Some people are not fans of kale, and I understand. Initially, I was not a big fan of it, but if you look up the nutritional content of this, they're very, very nutritious for you, tons of vitamins, and it's also a great filler. I mean, trust me, if you eat this salad, it's going to fill you up. You're not going to be hungry for a while after this one, but you're also not going to feel sleepy afterwards either. I just split it up evenly between the 2 containers. Usually I only do about 2 days. I don't want the salad to be too soggy if I'm gonna do like 3 salads. I'll just do it again in a couple days if I'm working more than a couple days in a row. But alright, the next one is gonna be some lettuce. I don't eat iceberg lettuce because I think it's just pretty much eating water. I just usually do a romaine lettuce or any type of other lettuce. It's got more vitamins and nutrients in it than just your plain iceberg lettuce. And usually I try to stick to buying organic veggies. Just, you know, I'm not huge on everything being organic, but certain things like fruits and vegetables, I try to stick to organic. Just don't want any pesticides and stuff like that on there. And for the lettuce, I'll just chop it up medium size. Yeah, just like I was saying, meal prep doesn't have to be super complicated. Usually I try to keep it simple, because you know, nobody's got time to be very complicated with your meal prep. Plus eventually you just get tired of constantly trying to figure things out. Next one, probably one of my favorite herbs to use is the cilantro, and I pretty much consistently use this one. Sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll use parsley, or even dill. I love using dill. So alright, next one's going to be cucumber, and another one of my favorite vegetables, and tons of nutrients in here and vitamins, tons of water in here. Plus, usually, especially summertime, salads, very refreshing to eat, you know, and it's nice, and when it's hot outside, you don't want to eat a heavy, hot meal. A nice salad is perfect, feels very refreshing. If I had a garden, I'd be growing all this stuff in my garden, because veggies from the garden taste way better. And luckily I got a tomato straight from the garden here. I mean, these taste amazing on their own. Could just eat this and nothing else. If there'd be one vegetable, or if you want to call it fruit, since it's a tomato, I'd eat this for the rest of my life. It's one vegetable that I can't live without. Alright, the next one's going to be the avocado for the fat. I mean, another super fruit that, and I eat avocados consistently as well. And here, for some of you who don't know, the trick to cutting avocados is you cut it in half, twist it, and you get the pit out. And to get the inside out, just use a tablespoon. Just run it on the inside. It scoops right out. And honestly, for the longest time I didn't know this trick either, so that's why I'm showing. And some people have been asking me about like, how do you keep avocados fresh in your salad? So one thing I learned over the years is it needs an acid. So that's why you see, like in the Mexican foods, they use lime in the avocado. So the acids in the lime, they'll keep your avocado from browning, and it keeps it fresh. So for me, that's why you see this lemon here. And just squeeze a bunch of lemon on top of the salad here in a second. Okay, we got the avocado, and now we take the lime. I mean the lemon. So usually I'll just use a half a lemon per salad. I'll just cut through some of this membrane just so it makes it easier to squeeze all the juice out. So I'll try to get most of this lemon juice on top of the avocado, just because I don't want it to be brown. And trust me, in 2 days the salad's gonna look the same, just because you put the lemon on it. And if you don't, then you'll see that the avocado's brown and Alright, the next thing we're going to add is some protein. So for the protein, I know a lot of us are on the go, and my protein, usually rotisserie chicken. A lot of times I'll grill some chicken, and usually I stick to chicken thighs because they're more nutritious, they taste way better. I hate eating chicken breasts because they're so dry, but a lot of times I'm on the go, I'll just grab a rotisserie chicken, and you know, you can't beat the price on this for the amount of protein you get for the price. So here I'll just show you how you just cut the breast off. You just run right along the breastbone here, and then you cut the thigh off, and you just follow the ribs here. And there you go, you got perfect breast right here. So I'll just split it in half. So usually the key is for like for some of you, if you're trying to follow some type of a healthy diet, the key is, some of the guide that I follow is, if you don't want to weigh your food, I've never weighed my food ever. I mean, I've counted the macros before when I was trying to cut weight for a fight, but I've never weighed my food, and I think it's just annoying, and you don't need to do that unless you have some kind of a specific desired goal, like some bodybuilding competition. But for me, like for the proteins, it's just a fistful size. So if you're eating a chicken breast, size of your fist. So if you're eating veggies, so 2 fists, so 2 handfuls of healthy veggies and the proteins, and that's just an easy, quick guide. Or if you're gonna do carbs, usually a handful of carbs, like if you're gonna do rice, about a handful of rice, a handful of protein, and 2 handfuls of veggies. So yeah, here we go for the chicken. I'll just cut it up into cubes and just toss it in the salad. So yeah, this just shows you that you can still eat healthy on a budget. Trust me, I'm not a huge spender of money on anything, and I try to still eat healthy and not overspend. But here it just shows you that you can get a rotisserie chicken for anywhere between $6 to $10. And this chicken, for example, would be like 4 meals for me. Alright, so here we got our protein in the salad. Alright, so now we're going to season it. So my seasoning is, I already added some lemon to it. I'll add some black pepper. And got some olive oil. So here we go. That was my battery dying in the GoPro. So here we go. So it would be about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil on top. And the very last thing, just something that I started to add recently, is just some pecans, just for some extra healthy fats. And here we go, just about a half a handful of pecans. Plus it gives it a nice texture to your salad. So here we go. And the very last thing that I'll do is I'll add salt to this when I'm actually eating it. You don't want to add salt to this right now because it's just going to suck all the moisture out of all the veggies, and all you're going to have is a pool of liquids at the bottom, and your salad is just going to be disgusting. So here's your nice easy meal prep. This is my go-to salad. I can eat this every day. I don't get tired of it, and You know, usually a lot of the dressings are full of all kinds of additives and unhealthy stuff and sugars. Easy. Lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper, and that's all you really need. And you can get creative with this. You can switch up the vegetables in here. Sometimes I'll add some onions, radishes, just anything that I'm really craving, I'll just throw in here. Sometimes I'll even slice up some pieces of mozzarella. I'll throw in some little pieces of Parmesan in here as well. You just gotta get creative because you don't want to burn yourself out as well. So I hope you guys find some benefit to this video. I'll try to do some more, and usually I don't have enough time to do elaborate meals anymore like I used to, but I'll try to keep it consistent, and hopefully you enjoying the content. So if you guys got any questions or any other requests, just let me know. I'll shoot another video for you. And I'm actually gonna do a steak right now, so try to do a video with that as well. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Please follow us on Instagram, To The Core Actual, The Russian Assassin, Officer 178. We put all kinds of stuff on there as well. A lot of the cooking stuff, a lot of workout stuff, a lot of stuff we do at work. And please subscribe, like, and share. Trying to grow this channel. So we'll see you guys on the next one. I forgot to mention, the kale usually comes in huge bunches at the store, and usually end up throwing out a bunch of it because I just can't eat that much kale. So here's a great idea. My wife came up with this. So my kids love this dish, and all she did was chop up a bunch of kale, some eggplant, and all you really need to add is some garlic powder, some sea salt, smoked paprika, and toss it in some oil and just bake it in the oven, and it's gonna be a nice perfect side dish for you. So just another idea. See you guys later.